Chill Reapings everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Serious Curious Adventures in Sky Factory 3. Today I think I want to get flight going. That would be super useful in this here. Before we do so, a couple of updates on what I've done so far. And as you can see on my back, I have a little backpack. I can also take it away with, I think, V. Yeah, these are pretty cool. These are from the iron backpack, and I didn't notice this at first, but there is two different types. There's one that focuses on storage capacity, the other one on upgrade capacity. So you can see they have like different stats. I made the upgrade one by accident kinda, but really I only need it for like storing some of the tools I use a lot, you know, like the rod and some pipes and that kind of stuff. So just a little bit of storage, and they're not too bad to make. And then I tried to redesign the base a little bit, just like you know, clean it up a bit. I put some logs there again, some of these fences to like kind of, you know, cut it off so the platform doesn't look too floaty, I guess, up there. Also here I changed it up, replaced the floor with the treated wood planks, added some of these fences as well. Whoops, I keep doing that. I'm actually wondering if I should use these lions or just the torches. I'm not quite sure which ones I like more right now. But yeah, I assembled something here. So instead of exporting all the bags directly into the bag opener, I kind of wanted to get some more of these advanced ones, like the epic ones and the legendary ones. So what I do is I just export the two we usually get. I think we only get these two from drops. Let's see, do we get this from drop? No, it's only those two, I think. Well, maybe, I'm not sure. It doesn't actually show me here. I haven't seen them really drop the other ones, but I'm using these compacting drawers to, like, you know, compact them into the higher tier. And then here I export the green ones only, not the blue ones. I'm not actually getting blue ones here because I'm exporting the green ones all the time into this one, so that I end up with the epic one. That's why I didn't want the blue, because if I would export the blue one into here, I would get the legendary one. But I want the epic one. So, and then I use just the epic one on a round robin system, which means it like alternates between those two outputs. So then half of them go into the bag opener, and then the other half goes into this compacting drawer here, which compacts them into legendaries. And then, oh, I need to set this up. Right, there needs to be a filter here. See, this is wrong already. God damn it. I'll fix that. So yeah, this one should only pull out the legendaries then into the bag opener, and they go back into the system. I moved the lever over here so we can toggle this on the side. And yeah, just trying to design this a little bit different. I also have this weird temporary thing, which I actually could get rid of right now. And basically, this is just magma blocks, and on top of the stone barrel with water inside. And if you put water inside the stone barrel that's above a magma block, after a while you get this fire water. And you need to be careful because it does set things on fire around it here. So there's going to be flames when it produces this. But the good thing about the fire water is, if you put this underneath a crucible here, you can see at the, I can't see if I open it, in the bottom right corner it says rate 8 times. So that is a lot faster than lava below this thing. So this melts the lava, melts the stone into lava a lot faster. Over on our mycelium farm here, I added a oak crucible at the back, and I just pump in water into it. And then I have a chest here where I produce clay. So I just put in sand into here. It exports the sand into the crucible and then imports it back into the chest. You don't need to set up any filters either, because there's no recipe for dumping clay into a water crucible, so I wouldn't even try that. So yeah, you can just put in sand in here, and then after a while it gives you some clay. And then for my treated wood production, I actually added a second coke oven here to melt this all down. And this is pretty cool. So we had this fluid tank in between already, right? And the fluid tank lets you put in a bucket, and it fills the bucket, and then it can output it into another container. And right now it puts this out into this mechanical crafter, which is super cheap to craft. It doesn't require any, if I could type it, it doesn't require any grid power to use. You just need this resonant redstone crystal, which is just a bunch of redstone with this ender shard, which, you know, you just cut down an ender pearl basically. And yeah, it doesn't use any grid power, and you can set up like a template here. So these are all like ghost blocks. They're not actual blocks here, right? So if I put one there, I still have 4. And I just say craft, you know, 8 of these oak planks with a bucket of curacao into treated wood. And you can see we have quite a bit. So if I had some wood, I can just dump it back in here, and it would like auto-craft it, which is awesome. But yeah, that should be all for the changes so far. I've been, you know, playing off camera a little bit. Crazy bug again. And I always have to, like, you know, not play too much so I don't make too much progress, but I also want to play all the time, but sometimes I can't record, and yeah, it's a conundrum. But today I want to get into flight, right? And so we do that, or there's multiple ways to do it, but I want to make this angel ring from extra utilities. For that, however, we need a golden lasso that has a bat inside. So golden lasso is pretty easy to craft, but you do need 8 levels. And then we also need this cursed lasso with a gas. And the cursed lasso is a golden lasso with this drop of evil, which we should have plenty of by now. So let's go actually make another one real quick. I didn't even have to craft one. There's a bunch of these in here. I don't think they have cursed lassos in here though. Alright, so we have another lasso here with a drop of evil, gives us the cursed lasso. The thing about the cursed lasso is, and I've never actually done it, I've just seen people do it. To capture the gas, you actually need to lower its health down first. You can't use a gas that's like full health, so we need to damage it. So I built this giant cube here, and the inside is a 5x5x5, which I hope is enough for a gas to spawn in. And to actually get a gas to spawn, we have to drop a squid into witch water. And I captured the squid here in my golden lasso earlier. So we just place this down here, and actually I think I'm gonna go get some signs real quick. Or you know what, let's just use the conjure block and just see if we can use that. Not sure if that's gonna work, but hopefully the gas doesn't escape. That's just my only concern, so let's try this. Yep, there he is. Okay, he's stuck, good. So we should be able to, I don't know how strong he is. Maybe, I don't want to kill him. He only has 5 hearts. I do quite a bit of damage with this sword, so let's maybe use something else like this one. He has... Oh yeah, okay, that's a lot better. Okay, he's down to 1.5. Yeah, let's see if I can capture him with this now. Yeah, okay, cool. So we have him. Awesome. Yeah, so you need to be careful to not... Ooh, goddammit. To not kill him. Oh, of course, it's gonna do this now. Okay, so then I take one of these ender shards. I still have 7 left. It's kind of cool how it like actually gets rid of these little shards when you use them up. You'll see that in a bit. And then we need 4 gold, and I think I'm going to get the bat wing. So there's like different wings you can get that show up on your back. I think I'm going to try out the bat one and see what that looks like. Oh, is that charcoal? Oh, I see. It's 1 coal, 1 charcoal. That's strange, but sure, I'll play along. So let's get apparently 2 of them. And what did I want to do? Right, so 2... This here, right? You can see it took away one of these shards. Kind of cool. Craft this weird resonant crystal, and that should make us the ring. Oh, wait, do we need a level? Why is that not working? Oh, because I'm an idiot, because I haven't captured the bat yet. So let's open our bat bag here. So we get a spawn egg. Derp. And spawn this guy with googly eyes. Oops, nope, come back. He had googly eyes for a second there. I hope you saw it. And there we go, yay. And now we have flight, right? Nope, we do not. You can see I'm kind of lifting off a little bit. No, that because we have to use GP. Right, so we need to produce 32 GP in order to be able to fly. Alright, so let's look into ways to fly. So there's different things in extra utilities that produce power. There's this dragon egg mill, which is only 1 GP apparently. Interesting. There is the fire mill, which gives 2 GP if over fire. Lava mill, same thing, but next to lava. There are like solar panels here that only give 1 GP during day, and there's one for the nighttime as well. Those are kind of cool, I guess. But the one I want to go with is the water mill. It gives 4 GP max, and it tells you he gives GP for adjacent flowing water blocks. The higher the level, the more GP. Source full water blocks do not count. So it only counts like floating water, and these are pretty cool. But to actually get there now, have to see this we can craft, this we can craft. We need this stone burnt. In stone burnt you produce in a resonator with polished stone, which is a stone brick crafted into kind of stone brick again. Alright, so how do we make a resonator? Where are you? There you are. So that's very simple to do, but I think this also needs GP. So let's get some redstone, this stuff again, and coal. Okay, so we take another one of these little thingies. That guy, and that should be everything. Let's see, do you need GP? I don't know. Whoops. I don't know how I place it there, but there we go. GP generators. So let's go get some stone. Let's take these guys and craft this again. Do we get 1 or 4? 4 as well. Okay, cool. Just put this in here. Yeah, so we need 8 GP to actually produce this stuff here. Let's try this manual mill. We get them from loot bags, but you can also just craft them pretty easily. Oh, actually, they need... Yeah, polished stone. how much do they produce? Oh, they produce 15. So here's a cool thing, and it looks really bugged with my shaders. I right-clicked once. Right now, I'm not holding down my hands, my mouse. I'm like, ooh, I'm waving around my hands. You can't see it. But yeah, you just need to click once, and it automatically keeps punching it. You don't have to hold down the right mouse button. I can move my mouse around here, and it keeps doing it. As soon as I let go, you know, it goes away. But I just click once, and then it keeps going. So that's 15 GP, so that should be enough to get this stuff going. So let's look in here. Yeah, already got a bunch. And I will just sit here and grind this down a bit. Alright, let's just make some of these water mills for now to also speed up the whole GP thing. The thing about the GP is pretty interesting to me because the way it works is like, you know, normally when you produce RF, for example, RF power, and actually, let's just make all of them. I don't know if we need the shards, but I can make more. The thing about RF power is that, you know, you can produce, for example, 10 RF per tick, even if a machine needs like 50, right, to work. It will just take a while for it to, like you can collect power and then just use the collected power to use it in your machine. With GP, it's a bit different. There is no actual like buffer. You don't collect power, you just produce power. So if something needs 32 GP to work, you need to be able to produce that like at once. You can't just, you know, have something produce 4 GP for a while and then save that up and use it whenever you need. So that is kind of interesting to me. I like that concept a lot. But yeah, we're gonna try this out. This is my first time actually playing with this as well, so it's gonna be fun. Let's take glass, and I'm going to build something up there real quick. Should be good enough. Do I have my blink? Nope. I should probably get rid of this thing soon. But for now, everything is like very temporary right now. Let's place these guys here, and from what I understand, so like I said, they produce power when the blocks next to them is flowing water, right? And the higher the flowing water, the better the power output. So let's place like a little water containment area. So we're gonna put another one here for now, later. And we're just gonna do, oops, something like this, right? So if I was to place, for example, create water here, right? So this is a source block. Source blocks don't count. This block next to this is the first flowing water from the source block. So this is the highest power output. This one over here would be pretty bad, right? This one is even worse. This is like 3 flowing water steps down. And same over here, right? They're very weak. So right now it's actually not producing as much power as it could. So a simple way to do it, to actually get these blocks, we want this flowing water on every single side, is to just place a block of water adjacent to the corner here. This way it doesn't create an infinite water source, and it has a super strong flowing one here, 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 and here now. Same over here. This one has like all around. And look at that, 32 GP. And we're using up GP still. Oh, because of my resonator over there. Let's actually go turn this off real quick. Just so you can see that we can fly now. So if we take this out here. So right now we're not using up any GP. And we can fly. And we have bad wings. Oh, that is awesome. Of course, you need to make sure that you chunk load this for one. And like you saw here, if I was to use a machine that does use GP, we can't use it anymore, right? Because now our network is overloaded. Because we're using 40 GP, 8 from here, right? And then our ring needs 32. That wouldn't work because we only produce 32 right now. But of course we can easily fix it by just placing 2 more over here. Let's get rid of this guy. Here we go. And here. And just to make sure we put water back into these corners as well. There we go. Now we're producing 64 GP, right? 4 per side. So it's 16 per thing times 4, 64. Super easy to create, so it's very easy to have with lots of power early on and obviously fly it. So now our resonator is running and we can fly, and we still have GP left for other things such as like world interaction upgrades, right? To pump out water or cobblestone from stuff. And I think that also means we don't need our slime boots anymore. I think this negates fall damage, right? Yeah, it does. Cool. So we don't actually technically need these slime boots anymore, and we can run our full Power Ranger armor set. Awesome. So I've been kind of collecting some compressed cobblestone over here. It's really dark right now. Let me place down a torch. So this is where we have our cobblestone go in here to compress to go up to our sifting machine and stuff. But I also have like a compacting storage here just to get some triple compressed and so on, right? And I just took all of that out of there and I made one of these quintuple compressed cobblestone. And we actually need one of these, and then for a quadruple, which is one stage lower than this one, to make the beneath teleporter. And this is kind of like the deep dark, and I don't know if the deep dark is in here. I guess I disabled it because they use the beneath stuff, and it's very similar to that from Extra Utilities in 1.7, the beneath, the deep dark. So I kind of want to go there, but I still need some cobblestone, and our cobblestone gen is not the fastest right now. As you can see, we're getting some in here. Compresses one, right? It's like, it's alright, it's not great. So I kind of want to upgrade this one over here, but the next step is the blaze one. So we need blaze rods for that. I don't know if we have any right now. I don't know if we can get them. Yeah, we can get them from loot bags, so there's a chance that we have some at this point. But I'm just gonna make a portal to the Nether. The Nether is completely empty in this pack. There's nothing there except for fortresses. And on these fortresses, of course, we can get, you know, blazes. So let's go. I made a chest over here where I collect all my obsidian. I took it out for now because this one was eating up all my cobblestone from over here. Oh no, all my lava, and I didn't produce any power. Alright, there we go. The Nether portal. Now I'm thinking here, if I die, I'll have trouble getting back probably because of my, you know, I won't have a ring. But it shouldn't be too difficult to make a new one. Hopefully we don't die though. Our armor is not the greatest, to be honest. I wonder if I should enchant it first or something. Let's just have a peek and see what we can find over here. We do have a ring of magnetization, so if we kill a blaze, we can pull the blaze rods towards us. And we should be able to fly in here because we have the chunk loaded over there. Yeah, flying is all good. Let's, first of all... Okay, I don't see anything on the map yet, so that's good, actually. Let's make a waypoint here, though. Ooh, screen flash. Portal. Just so we find our way back home, right? Alright. And I guess I'll just turn on my map again. And I'll pick north, and I just keep flying that way, I guess, and see if we can find a fortress. Super disorienting when you don't have any, like, indication where it's up and down. I can kind of look that way and see up is this way. But it's very strange. Oh, there's a fortress. Awesome. It's probably gonna be super dark in here. But yeah, there's blazes, so hopefully we can kill some of these. If I like strafe, it should be no problem. And yep, there we go, get some stuff. I need to be careful not holding shift though. When you hold shift with your magnet on, it turns it kind of off and it drops the item. Ooh, there's a chest too. Do you get any yet? No. I feel like I saw one though. It is ridiculously dark. Let's get this open. Let's actually use Conjure Light, I guess. Okay, what do we have here? Some biome crystal, some emeradic crystal, and nether wart. Nether wart's probably good. Into the fire. There we go. We got one. Cool. So I'll just go kill some of these. Hopefully we can also find some spawners. And there's also wither skeletons here. Obviously. You know, I probably should have made a spell with Sign to get fire resist. Do you have googly eyes? You have googly eyes. You look silly. Where's the guy? Okay, he has a spawner, so that will help. Probably should get a bow. Ooh, that's a compressed skeleton. Look at all these wither skeletons now. That was a mistake. Hey guys, you want to follow me? Want to follow me over here, maybe? Maybe over the edge? The edge is pretty nice. Have you seen it? Have you seen the edge yet? No? Ooh, it's getting bad. Need to get out of here. Please stop. Please stop. Wait, I have the lava charm. Doesn't this work against fire too? I don't even know. It does! No, it doesn't. Never mind. That is so many blazes. Another chest. Alright, so let's go upgrade this cobblestone generator. Let's just break it and get my crafting thingy, which I have here. Cool, there's the gold one. And the next one's just emeralds, right? Yeah, let's do that one too. We have so many emeralds now, it's not even funny. Like, so many. And there we go. Cobblegen. And this one should produce cobblestone really fast. Like, really fast. Right? Yeah, that's much better. So this should here get a lot faster. We already have 2 of these. We only need... oh no, we need a bunch of them. Because we need to make it in a quadruple, yeah. So we'll do that probably next time, just so we can go check out the minis then. Oh, and before we end the episode, quick thing here as well. I made these growth crystals. I made the first tier on this side at first. They're super easy to make, growth crystals. Just a bunch of bones, really, and redstone and iron. The next one needs a little bit more, like sea lantern stuff, but we get that from our mob farm. And they speed up crop growth. I think this one is like in the 11 by 11 area or something. And then this one, the tier 2 also counts as water. As a water source. Also apparently prevents sponges from being placed within 8 blocks. Okay. I'm not sure what's the point of that is. But yeah, they grow pretty fast. And so I made the tier 2 one over here. And this stuff grows so quickly. It's ridiculous. And there's only one of them. Like, we can make a bunch of these and just spam them everywhere. And it would grow like crazy. But yeah, that will have to do it for this episode. We have flight now, which is awesome. That's going to make... building my base a lot easier as well, so I can go around, fix up some things here and there and stuff. And yeah, maybe next time, like I said, we check out the minis maybe, see what we can find there. I might look into better power solutions soon, because, you know, I think it's about time. And maybe clean up the space a bit more, try to build more proper things. Right now I have a lot of things just all over the place, and not a big fan of it. I need to clean it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.